Hey, good morning everybody. Sarasota Tim. We are at the Boynton Inlet, my favorite place to be in the world when I'm in Boynton Beach. Make sure I got my keys here. Let's take a little walk. I'm just trying to kill some time, you know. I figure in case I don't come out of it, I'll have one more look at the Boynton Inlet. I love this truck. Did I show you guys my tires? So it's, I don't know, around 7:30. It's really weird not being able to have coffee, some breakfast sandwich or whatever. And I got a boat coming here I got to show you guys. I played with my microphone. Let me know how you like the audio. I've turned the gain down to where there's no cutting, meaning there's no scratchy sounding. It should be just perfect, really. But this is called a Sport Fisher right here. This is my favorite boat. This is not a new one by any means. When I was at my son's house a few days back, we videoed one of these. It was much newer and much longer. As you can see, these guys are going fishing. He's got his outriggers down so he can get under the bridge. He already knew that he could make it at the tide level that we're at. And you hear that diesel going by. Those guys are paying, I don't know, $600 a piece. The anglers back there on the back to go out on that boat to go fishing. Hey, why don't we go and get my Costas and my new little string that goes around my neck. Can you guys hear that lawnmower? Or does my little cat thing block all that sound out? I know it's going to block the wind out. Let's go over here and get the, what do they call it? A cat paw? A cat leg? Let's get those bad boys out of here. I was sponsored and received these from our gracious community. And then I bought this little string thing you see on my neck now. I bought that at Buc-ee's yesterday. I'm going to actually use it for my readers, so I have them around my neck and I don't lose them. I'm always needing them. So yeah, I'm all eye dropped up, and I've done all I can do. You guys want to walk out on the south jetty today instead of out at the pump house? I'll walk you out there. And I got to be there at 10:30, but I don't think the operation's till 11 or 11:30. They told me to wear loose clothing. I'm all bathed up and prettied up and deodorant on so I don't smell. I went to LA Fitness and took a nice shower. I was going to work out a little bit in there and do some, and I should have, but I didn't. I was going to. And just kind of out of my routine right now because I slept in a trailer, a real trailer. People are always commenting, who wants to take advice from a guy who lives in a trailer in someone's driveway? Oh, what do you see this? That was a trailer I was in last night, but it was very comfortable. I was glad to have it. Look at that, folks. Let's get a picture. I just took a picture while I was videoing. Oh, let me turn the camera on. I know you want to see this rather than looking at me. Look at that. I just took another picture. The Boynton Inlet, that's the pump house. This is the south fishing jetty side. Oh, look, the pipe is going. I'll zoom in for you. The pump house over here on my left is sucking the sand from the bottom and spewing it over there to help with beach erosion. They do it all the time. They're sucking it from that crane arm. They just have one little spot. Plenty of sand comes in there and they suck it up and it makes a nice little deep hole there, kind of a pool. And when they get through sucking and turn that off, a lot of people like to swim in that little pool because it's real deep, you know, about 6 or 7 feet, but it's right on the beach. It's like this hole. It's kind of cool. What a beautiful morning, huh? You know, I like to bring you guys the optics, especially those that are up there in the north with snow on the ground, cold weather. It's gonna be cold here today, a high of 66. The high. And I think the low tonight is 55 or 57. So it should be comfortable sleeping in the trailer. Take another look at the pipe over there. Now when you're right up on it, I mean, that thing is a big hole at the end of that pipe. It's really putting it out. Well, I'll see if this guy it's one guy up here. He's caught anything. There's a lonely pelican up here waiting for a free lunch. Not many anglers on the north side either. Let's pan back around and show you the Boynton Inlet. Oh, here comes a boat. We'll take a look at that. Coming underneath the bridge, moving at a pretty good clip. Local knowledge is a definite must here. Not just any boat can clear that. Pretty big ones, but you know, no ships or anything, of course. They're going fishing. They own it out there. Monday morning, the weekend's over. How's the audio, guys? Pretty good? I was listening to some of my recent recordings with my new DJI microphone, and it was some little scratchy sounds, you know, at the high pitch. You got these settings on here you can do. You got to be a technology wizard. So you got this white bird, we got the pelican. We call the pelicans B-52s because they fly real low and their wings almost scrape the water as they go by. These guys here are good flyers too. He says, oh, I'm just gonna move over here. I don't like you coming in here. The pelican, he doesn't care. They won't ever move. He's just waiting for a free meal. Isn't that right, buddy? Let me zoom in on you. Take a picture of you. Let me get the sun behind you. I'll get a good picture. Hold it right there, don't move. That's good, now smile. Oh look, I see a rainbow behind you too. Gotcha. A little closer on you. Boom, very good. Very good, thank you. You're a good bird. See how they just sit right here? They're so friendly with everybody. Here's your little fish right here. Looks like a little lizard, tadpole. Well, you have a good day there, Mr. Pelican. Fresh blood, some fish. Here comes an angler, got his bucket, his rod. Yeah, the Boynton Inlet, man, I was raised here, spent a lot of time. There's the guys over there at the pump house, let's zoom in on them. They're in the doorway there doing something. Or is that just a couple of walker buyers? Here comes the white bird again. Old Whitey. Gotta get him a couple of rods. Hey, watch that bird, he doesn't even move. Ah, he made him shoo. Come on back over here. There you go. Take a rest. Take a breather. See how close you'll let me get and take a picture of you. You like getting your picture taken? What's your name anyway? No, I don't have a name. Look how pretty the water is down here, folks. Clear. Palm Beach County, baby. This is Palm Beach. The Gulf Stream is maybe a mile, 1,000 feet of water, just drops off. You go up to Daytona, you got to ride like 50 miles out just to get into deep water. Some loose tackle. But here it's deep, like right away. So the fishing, there goes a B-52. See him skimming? See him skimming there? Watch. I can't really see him now because I can't see. But best fishing in the world is right here offshore. This is the fishing capital of the world. You get the Bahamas right behind me here, just 50 miles offshore, Bimini. Everything that swims in the ocean's out there. And you don't have to be on a big time fishing boat. You can catch them right from the beach, right from the jetty, the inlet here. Now where I used to love to fish is in the north part of the county, of Palm Beach County, is Jupiter. And the Jupiter Inlet was, it's just stacked with fish. Stacked with snook, stacked with everything. Jack crevalle, barracuda, cobia, everything. Everything you can imagine. There was a time, I talk about it in my videos, where, you know, you do things and then you get a little older and you're like, yeah, you know, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't care to do it anymore. I'm not motivated to do it anymore. And you would think that fishing, well, that doesn't take any energy or strength. And, you know, guys, you know, 20 years my senior are still doing it. There's no age limit on fishing, but your attitude. You know, I fished quite a bit. This guy over there is running to his car to get something. Maybe he caught something. Anyway, I'm just saying, this guy right here walking out with his rod, or no, he's got a camera, doesn't he? Whatever. There wasn't a day I didn't load up my truck. I had a Toyota Tacoma with like 5, 6 fishing rods, 5-gallon buckets, a chair, a cooler, all kinds of tackle, lead weights, hooks, swivels, everything. Cast net, catch my own bait. I worked it hard. I did it all. I had lines out and I'm throwing a cast net at the same time, getting live bait. Had an aerator going on in the bucket to keep them alive. Little oxygen thing, you know. Just working it. Walking all around up there in Jupiter at Du Bois Park. I was trying to find mullet and I was just all about it. And now, I don't even think about it. And it's all around me. I still live here. I don't know what the fishing is like in Jacksonville. They got a pier up there. I still have my rods and my reels. So maybe I should get out there and do it. I had boats in my life. I've had, I don't know, 2 at least I know of. And I had a lot of OPBs. What are OPBs? Other people's boats. Those are the best kind. Because boats are nothing but a hole in the ocean to throw money in. And you see some of these boats that I've videoed and showed you guys. These people have so much disposable cash down here, buying these multi-million-dollar yachts and stuff. What the hell? Suckers. Thought I saw a ding. Car ding, door dent, something there. People these days don't have any respect for other cars. I try to park in the South 40 when I park places. So I guess I'll head back on over and prepare for the place. Can't wait to get it over with, I'll tell you, man. This is the hardest part right here. Well, this is a great way to waste a few. Look at the B-52s parked over there. Look at them all. Look at all those pelicans sitting there. It's a meeting of the minds. I'll tell you folks, you have no idea what I'm what I'm smelling right now. It's choking me. Cigarettes. I'm outside and I smell somebody smoking cigarettes and it's going right in my nose, right in my throat. Disgusting. Oh. So I got my little travel bag here that's got my stuff, my sling, readers, all that. There's the scooter booter. I could have pulled that out and played with it this morning if I wanted to. I missed my new bike. Man, I can't wait to ride that again. When I get back to Sarasota, Sarasota, when I get back to Jacksonville, I'll be riding it. All right, hang on. We'll go ahead and talk another minute. I put you up in the IOTI there. Took you out of the selfie stick. I keep getting texts and emails, everybody wishing me well this morning. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys are so kind. You know, you could just be sitting there waiting. All right, well, whenever you get the next video, we'll see you. But no, you're really thinking about me. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. You have no idea. And I know that when I start to travel, and you guys know I'm approaching your area, I know a lot of you are going to want to, meet up with me and have a cup of coffee. And I hope to do that. I really do. I hope to meet as many of you as I can. I got no problem meeting anybody and everybody and shaking hands and sharing a meal or having a cup of coffee or whatever. Sit down and chat about anything you want. I love meeting people, and it would be great, to materialize the community, part of the community, to knowing you personally and meeting you in life. And I have met some of you already, lots of you. Some were just for a brief moment, and others were, I've made friends and, everything like that. And so my goal is, for the next 15 or 20 years, is to grow the YouTube channel, grow the community, meet the community, go to all of these places, maybe even meet other YouTubers, and really experience a life, to me, that sounds very fun, super fun. And if God changes that and says, Tim, hang up your spurs, sell that camper, get rid of that gas guzzler truck, and cash out and buy this villa, buy this mobile home, buy this condo, share this house with somebody, and sit there, then I will. But I don't see that for a while. I haven't even started yet. And that guy traveling, Robert, that YouTuber guy, is he older than me? I don't know. Some people look older and they're not, so I don't want to say anything, but he's still going strong. If you know who I'm talking about, this guy really inspired me to do what I want to do. And I don't know if I would ever cover the ground that he does. He is an expert traveler. He is an expert. He's got the camera on the roof of his truck. He's got a drone, and he voiceovers all his videos, I think. So he videos them and then he just goes back home and voiceovers. But he's literally been to every famous place, every national park, from Key West to San Diego, and all the way to the north too. He gets around. And I think he lives in Miami, so he's kind of a local here. And he just goes, when the weather's the right way to, and that's all I'm waiting on. I wouldn't even let this weather right now stop me if it wasn't for this. But I got to take care of this. It's all for nothing if I can't see. Small details, you got to be able to have some sight. to drive. And it's going to be good. I'm going to hopefully get a good report. Oh yeah, your pressure's way down. We can take you off those drops on that one eye, and let's take care of the right eye, or we'll do it next. I don't know. But hey, how about that disadvantage plan I got? $180 I got to bring this morning. I got my credit card. She said, bring your credit card or form of payment. I wonder if they take IOUs. Can I write you a check? Form of payment, insurance card, and ID. Speaking of writing a check, there's a funny skit that, what's his name? The guy that said, you might be a redneck if. What's his name? And I am getting the old timers. You might be a redneck if. I'm going to hear it in the comments like I do every time. You guys always help me out. There'll be like 10 of you that'll say, such and such is the name. And I can't believe it escapes me. But anyway, he was doing a skit. And he said the bill collector called him. And the bill collector said, something like, what, you can't write us a check? He goes, check? Hell yeah, I can write you a check. I thought you wanted money. That was funny. I have another saying that I do. It used to embarrass Miss T, but because she had no sense of humor about it. But I would always tell people, and I learned it from somebody else, I would write them a check, or I'd give them my credit card even, at a store, buying something or whatever, and I would say, now hold that. Can you hold that for 2 weeks till I transfer funds from out of state? And, people would like laugh. Miss T wouldn't think it was funny though. She'd always say, he's just kidding. You got no sense of humor. I'm like, I think they get it. Yeah, can you hold that for 2 weeks till I transfer funds from out of state? People used to do that, remember? You'd write a check and they would hold it. Be a hold check. Hey, let's go in here. We're at the Banana Boat in Two Georges. Let me turn the camera around and video this because this is for Lori. Here's the drift boat area that takes you out. The Banana Boat is straight ahead. Two Georges is over to the left. We'll ride over there in a minute. This place here has been here forever. If you ever come to Boynton Beach, be sure to come and have a meal here. You sit in the back on the water there, on the Intracoastal, and there's the Two Georges. Let me take this out of the IOTI, just show you guys. I videoed here before. There's another B-52 sitting on, oh look, there's one on each one. Check them out. Look at those pelicans. 1, 2, 3. See, when these boats come back from fishing, they'll clean the fish, fillet them for everybody, and these guys wait for the scraps. Miller Time is sitting there. He didn't get anybody to charter him this morning. So that's the Two Georges. Here's the Banana Boat right here. You sit in the back. It's beautiful back there. It's unfortunate that they have raised the prices on the Banana Boat here to beyond, having any fun. Can I go through there? I don't think so. I don't know if I can get through here. All right, I squeezed through. This guy's unloading his truck. You gotta be thinking about people going through, bud, even though they're not open. Probably comes here every day. So, it's the bridge here on Ocean Avenue. And I watched them build these high rises when I was growing up. None of this was here. And they sat vacant forever. They couldn't give those units away. Can you imagine? Look at the change in the world, right? You can't sell them. Nobody wanted to live in Boynton Beach, and now it doesn't matter where you can find a square inch to live or a real estate for sale, people will buy it. Just advertise it. It's gone. It's sold. And if it isn't an individual, it is a Wall Street investor. They come in and buy them by the block. I don't know what these are bringing now, but it's nice to live here and have this right below you. This guy's walking his dog. He lives in there. I see there's some underground parking they have. But I see people right here sitting in these Adirondacks and just hanging out. That's the sea mist that'll be going out at 8 o'clock. Goes out 3 times a day, 8, 12, and 4 or something. We'll just ride down here. Now this was all, if you wanted to park your car, this was all parking here, and you walk into Two Georges. But now, no, you got to give us money, and we'll park it for you, and you can walk from right here, from right there now to the door instead of right here to the door. So stupid. Who needs a valet when you can park right there? Now the Two Georges is kind of a locals place. It's a little more run down looking than the Banana Boat. Always has been. But the food's pretty good. I'm probably going to give the edge to the Banana Boat on the food quality as well. It just depends on what you order here. But it's a more of a local place. They have better live music and the band and all that. And so it has that. So pros and cons. This guy's got a nice little Ford parked up on the thing there, huh? He's on the showroom. These people that live right here, they got their boats right in the backyard there. They can just step out. It's a 3-story unit, a garage on the bottom, the living room, and the bedroom's on the top. And then you can come out a slider behind the building there, and you're right there on your boat, your own private boat slip. And I remember when people were buying those, they were not that expensive. I knew a guy that serviced somebody's boat there that came and started it occasionally and then just checked on their house. A lot of these people that are snowbirds, they like people to go in and check, make sure there's no water leak or something. See, they have a garage, so you pull in there and the door's right there. And then the next flight of stairs up is out of the garage up to the living room. And you get these windows that view out over the water. And then you have some more stairs in there that go up to the bedrooms. And they're like triple townhouses. Let me back out for you again. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in the back here. So, look, there's your back door. And there's your boat. And the water's always super calm here. And look how many boats. I remember when there was only 1 or 2 boats in there. And the places were like half empty. Now, look. And I'll bet you, even if you don't own a boat and you live there, you're renting that space out to somebody that has a boat. That's extremely valuable real estate. If you don't want to put your boat on a trailer and keep it at your house, or you can't, and you need to store it, and it's very convenient to just walk up and get on it, and it's already in the water. You don't have to trailer it and store a trailer away and have a big truck to tow it. You could just come get on it. Look at that. Look how people live down here in South Florida. Look at this big pool right there in this condo apartment. Look at that nice pool in there. All those beach chairs, you're just sitting around in there. And there was a time, like I say, that they weren't cheap because it was a good location, but they were affordable. It is dumb prices now. I mean, there's no telling what they get. Look at this dog walk. That's kind of cool, huh? They just got through redoing all of this. This was just done. There was like a circle roundabout over there. They changed everything. Look at this. It's where you go into your apartment. You have some parallel parking out here. Now there's a little spot right here on the right. I'm going to show you. You can walk out. We'll pull over. And you can walk out on this little pavilion and over the water there. About a year ago, 3 floors from the top of that building, there was a fire. I videoed it. It had black soot all on the outside of the building for months, I guess, before the insurance finally came and took care of it. So let's move on. It is now, what time is it? Almost 8. I got 2.5 hours before I got to be over there, and it's only down the street. What am I going to do? I can't drink any coffee. I can't have a breakfast sandwich. Well, bummer. Well, look at this land that's been vacant forever. I know they're going to build something on it one day. I don't know what the holdup is. Some kind of voting on it. Those 2 cops have been sitting over there for about an hour. I saw them earlier. Boynton cops. This is Boynton Beach Boulevard, folks, and Federal Highway. And like I said, if you come down here, you got to go to the banana boat and have yourself some lunch. But another place that you got to eat is right through the light here on the right, next to the drugstore right there. It's called Bud's Chicken. Bud's Chicken has the best crinkle fries. Ask for them well done. Get the lunch bunch that comes with a drink. You get the corn fritters, the fries, 3 chicken tenders. You can get honey mustard or barbecue sauce. And the crinkle fries are at least 5 inches long, and they're thick. And if you get them extra crispy, extra well done, they're the best you ever had in your life. And then ask for salt and ketchup. And then take your cholesterol medicine. But I'll show it to you. There's a couple locations they got. And what's bad about this place is most every time you come, you're never lucky to find like no line. When you come, you're going to find a line like Chick-fil-A wrapped around the building. But unlike Chick-fil-A, the line moves a little quicker. This one can be a wait. But people still wait because it's so darn good. All right, here we go. We got the light. Let's go up here. I'll show it to you. It's right here. I'm going to make a right-hand turn. Bud's Chicken. We just come in here in this driveway. And normally the cars will be like right here. You'll have to stop. And this is where the line goes, all the way around that tree. There's the ordering window. But if you get just an order of fries, a side order of fries, it's $3.16 with tax. It's the best $3 you'll ever spend in your life. So you come around, there's normally a person here too that will ask you what you want to help the line go quicker. But when it's really slow, you can get to that window. And you come up and they'll have it for you at the window right there. Make sure you get those fries well done. You're not going to regret it. Bud's Chicken. Yeah, get the lunch bunch, the chicken tenders. They also have an excellent fish sandwich. They even put on the menu, best fish sandwich in the world. Get the tartar sauce on the side though, so you don't have a mess. Well, we're going down here on the other side of the tracks. Back towards Ted and Jolene's. Back here you got some auto repair, body shops, industrial crap. Everything's kind of hidden. Marble and granite. There's the railroad tracks. This would be the rough side of town. What are you going to do? All right, there he goes. Here's a big excavator. I love watching those videos on YouTube, these guys working with these things. Man, that one's ancient, isn't it? Good Lord, look at how old that thing is. All rusty. Look at that equipment. What do you think that thing costs? Look at the tires on it. There's a big tow truck, high dollar for towing big semis and stuff. Those tow guys always keep their trucks shiny, don't they? Now that can tow something. That can seriously tow. All right, guys. I got to cough 3 more times. I had read a comment. Somebody said, "Hey, something's wrong with you. You're constantly coughing and clearing your throat when you're videoing." Well, yeah, I know it. In the morning especially. But anyway, guys, I think that's enough for this video. Look at that truck. I think he can get a little higher. How do you get in there? Seriously, how do you get in that truck? Wow. I could never do it. What do you think, guys? Today's the day to go to the doctor and get your eye crushed.